Let's talk about TaylorMade. Guys, I have not done a what's in my bag since signing with TaylorMade, and you probably know I've jumped around with different clubs. I've had the TWs in the bag, I've had the MCs, I've jumped around with different 3-wood lofts, wedges, everything. And I do have an ARMLOCK in the bag, so we're gonna go over all of that today. Also, I'm gonna be playing 2 holes at this par 3 course that I found here in Jupiter. It's a little hidden gem. I wanna show you guys it, so stay tuned to the end of the video, and I'm gonna share with you guys some news and some videos that we have coming up these next 2 months, because we have some big news. So stick around, I'll talk about that at the end of this video. All right guys, let's talk about the wedges here. Let's start out with these. I have 3 different lofts of these wedges. I have a 60, a 56, and a 52. I did the black MG3 models. Once again, you guys probably know I've said it a lot. I get the black just because I don't want that sun reflecting off into my eye. So we went with the black. I got some stamping going on here. We have my logo, it says Horvat use only. One thing I want to talk about really quick are these wedge shafts. We have the S400 dynamic gold tour issues. And before I put these S400 wedge shafts in here, I was using normal iron shafts and I could not hit my wedges. Once I put these S400s in here, I started to actually hit them lower and they felt a lot better, which I didn't even know there was such thing as like wedge shafts until I got these. They feel really good. And we got some lambkin grips on here. But that's it for the wedges. All right, moving on to the irons here. Now, this is what I gotta talk about. So I started out, when I signed with TaylorMade, I was using the MCs and MB combo set. I used those for a while. I wanted to try the Tiger Woods irons. I went to the Tiger Woods. They were really hard to hit. They were great irons, they're just really, really hard to hit. You have to hit them in the center every single time. I went with a full set here of P770 irons. Super, super easy to hit. And one thing I've noticed, which I was thinking when I went with this thicker iron, I thought I was gonna get a lot of jumpy shots that were gonna carry, you know, an extra 20 yards. I have yet to just fly a green and not know the reason why. These irons do not jump, and I absolutely love them. You got the full bag here. Now, when you go with a thicker iron like this, you're not gonna be able to work the ball as much as if I had the MB or MC. You can work those a lot more, you can really feel it. These are gonna be, if you like to hit the ball straight, the P770s are for you. I don't really curve the ball, I don't really hit draws or fades. I try and hit it pretty straight, so these go straight and you don't work them too much. In here, I have the KBS Money Taper 130s. I got fit for these shafts. Shout out to Kim Braley. The KB and KBS is Kim Braley. I got to actually hang out with him one day. It was really cool, super smart guy. Golf Pride grips on here. Now these are the grips I really, really like. They're mid-sized cord. They're just a very simple grip here. These are ones that I've always trusted. That's it for the irons. Now it's a full set of these P770s. Trotty, when I went to the Kingdom, he was saying I should maybe do a pitching wedge through 7-iron in the MC. So I'm thinking about that if I want to work the ball a little more. But right now, I'm happy. We got a lot of matches coming up, George and I, 2v2, so I gotta be dialed. On to the hybrid here. Now I love head covers. You guys can see this is the American flag one by TaylorMade. Collected a couple. For some reason I'm into head covers. I don't know, it's maybe a little weird, but I think they're cool. It's pretty normal. Yeah, I think it's pretty normal. We got the Stealth 2 Rescue. It's a 19.5, and I have it on standard loft. We have a Ventus 9X in here.
Ooh. Dude, you're strong, bro.
Dude, it's like a board. We got a board in here. But I love this shaft. I actually love this club. I hit it super straight. And I've always tended to like a really, really stiff shaft, like an absolute board. For some reason, when they get whippy, I start to hook them. So I went with a very stiff shaft. We got this Golf Pride grip on here. Once again, this is a very, very vital club in my golf bag, this hybrid. I hit it a ton. I'm not really good with long irons. If I had to hit a 3-iron, I probably wouldn't hit it too good. So I love these hybrids. I'm sticking with this for a while. All right, on to the 3-wood here. Now, let's talk about the head cover. Why not, you know? I picked out each of these. This is the LA US Open head cover here that was made for this year's. I got a Stealth 2 3-wood. The weight right here is pushed all the way in. Now guys, if you push this weight to the back here, if I were to push this weight out, that would actually make the ball go a lot higher. I already hit my 3-wood pretty high, so I pushed it almost all the way in. As Trotty would call it, he would say he pushed it in the garage. So I shoved that thing in the garage. In here, we got a TR8X shaft of Ventus.
When did you get so strong, dude?
I don't know. I just like these stiff shafts. Once again, when I get a stiff shaft in my hand, I don't feel like I can miss it. I don't know what it is. Don't like them whippy things. She feels good. On to the driver here. This is one of my favorite head covers. This is like, I know this is from California. Going along the beach here in a little van. It's cool. I don't know. I might have made that up. This is what I get a lot of questions about right here. This is my Stealth 2. Now, I customized this Stealth. I waited a while for it. I did a black face and we did some gold back here. But I always see in the comments on the YouTube videos, I always see Grant's not playing a TaylorMade driver. And this is a TaylorMade driver. This is a Stealth 2 Plus. It just doesn't look like it because I put the black face and I customized this little gold part here. Love this driver. KBS prototype in here, and it says that on it, which I probably shouldn't be playing it. Is that true?
I mean, you're pretty decent.
No, I don't know why it says tour only on it, but I got sent a bunch of shafts.
That's why you liked it, right?
Yeah, but I got sent a bunch of shafts a while back, and this was my favorite one. Just looking at the ball flight, hitting it, it worked the best, it performed the best. My misses were the smallest. And if you guys are out there looking for a shaft, you're gonna obviously get tons of numbers if you go and get fit. But one thing, just from experience in playing golf, as long as I have played, you need to pay attention to that ball flight and the misses more than anything. If you wanna go with a super, super stiff shaft and you hit it straighter, go with it. There's some people on tour, as I talked to Trotty the other day, that play absolute boards. Like they're the absolute stiffest shafts in the world, and they love them, and they're little guys that don't even swing it hard. And then you have some big tall guys that swing it super fast and they play these whippy shafts. So it's all preference. There are obviously numbers to back shafts up, but that's just from my experience, guys. When you're getting a shaft, just look at the ball flight and make sure you really like it. On to the putter here. This is my favorite one to talk about. I always get excited because this ARMLOCK has actually helped my game a ton. Head cover, let's start out with this. This is a place in Japan. I forget what it's called.
Mount Fuji?
Mount Fuji, that's it. But I love the color on this one. I think it looks super cool. Don't know what that is.
It's like a little hut.
Yeah, it's a little hut. The ARMLOCK here. This is a Spider GT, and it's an actual ARMLOCK edition, if you guys can see right there. When it says ARMLOCK on here, that means it's gonna be a lot heavier to balance this long shaft out. Now, getting this fit was an entire process. Getting it fit to my forearm right here took a long time. We had to saw it, we had to add, we went back and forth, and we finally got it to fit my forearm right here. If you actually, little thing, I don't know if many people know this, if this putter goes past my elbow here, like right here, that's illegal. That'd be considered illegal. So it has to stay below my elbow, so right here. And that feels amazing to me. It's super, super secure, fits on there like a glove, and then now I can either do this grip or I usually do the claw to rock the shoulders. Keep that against there the entire time. That's how the ARMLOCK works. It feels amazing. One thing about the ARMLOCK I gotta talk about, forward press it and you get locked into this position. The best part about it is this never changes. If you never get really flippy because you would lose the connection here. So this angle that you set here will always stay the same with the ARMLOCK. It will always stay the same. That's one thing I love about it. Bryson kind of made me want to try it. I played around with him a while back. Actually, shout out to Bryson, he just shot a 58, that was crazy. He made me want to try it, and I've been using it for a while. So last thing here I want to talk about is this golf bag from TaylorMade. This was the US Open golf bag here. It even has some streets here in California where it was held in LA. I don't usually use a staff bag like this. I have a carry bag, but brought it out for this video and today when I was playing. So let's go and play 2 holes now, and let's talk about what we have coming up on the channel, because there's a couple big matches we have. First one here we're gonna start on, it's only like 75 yards. I'm gonna hit a 60 degree. It's just a 3/4 swing. It's not a full golf swing for me. Whoa.
That's pretty decent.
That was pretty good. Dude, the grass out here, so it's a salt resistant grass. I believe it's called paspalum, and it just grabs your club. It's kind of hard to chip on and hit off of, but let's see if we can make that for birdie. I'm gonna talk about some things coming up. First thing I wanna talk about walking up to the green here is George and I are headed for our second 2v2 of our 2v2 series to go play Fat Perez and Josh Kelly right now in Virginia. I'm heading a couple days to do that, so that's gonna be coming out very soon. Another thing, it's in the works. We're talking about it. Mid-September to go film out in the UK with Rick Shields. It's not confirmed yet, but we're pretty confident about it. Me and Rick talked a little bit. That's gonna be super exciting. I cannot wait to do that. Some 1v1s against Rick. I don't know what we could do. We could get super creative. Let me know, actually. Write it in the comments, guys, what you wanna see Rick and I do. I love teaching. He likes teaching. We got a lot of things in common. So we'll see what happens. We're thinking middle of September for the Rick Shields collab. All right, let's see if we can make this here for the birdie. These greens, I will say, they're a little rough.
They're a little hairy.
They're a little hairy. You gotta hit them right. Oh! That looked good. That looked like a good stroke, Sky.
I liked it.
Oh.
Just classic Grant, though.
Dude, if these greens were like super good, I bet I could come out here and play pretty good. I just can never make putts. Maybe it's me. Could be me. I'm not blaming the green. We'll play one more hole here. Another thing I want to mention is this Primo collection. This is actually one of my shirts. It's gonna be coming out right here. This is gonna be coming out beginning of September, so stay tuned for it. It's all ocean themed. I cannot wait for you guys to see this collection. We've worked really hard on it. We got a lot of good content coming around it. Now this next hole, it was a par 3. It's over the water. Super cool.
It's only like 60 yards.
It's like 60 yards, but it's over this like little body of water. It's actually from the ocean though. The water from the ocean feeds in. Oh yeah, we got, actually there's an ecosystem over here. We'll go look at it. All right, take a look at this little hole here. It's so sick. It's got, you're hitting over water and it's like 65 yards, this hole. It's actually kind of tough. If you're new to golf, this is really intimidating.
It's like, how do you hold this green?
Yeah, we got the sprinklers going off too. 60 degree here. Once again, 3/4 swing, about the same as the last hole.
Nice shot.
Oh. Whew.
Throwing darts
zip
today.
on her, dude. I feel good. I feel like Wesley with a wedge right now. I fixed it. Shout out to Trotty. I feel like I fixed my wedges, but let's see if we can make a birdie here. Guys, last thing I'm gonna say, if you have not yet subscribed to the channel, go for it. Slap that subscribe button, hit the little notification bell so you know when the videos come out. I feel like it's 60% of you guys that watch the videos are actually not subscribed. So put that little notification bell on and you'll see it when you click subscribe. Let's go make a birdie here. Please, let's see if we can make this. I talked so much about my arm lock and gotta make it.
Sprinkler's coming, bro.
Okay.
It's so cool.
That's a 1 under for 2 holes, guys. Hopefully y'all enjoyed this video. Thank you guys so much for watching the content. It's been absolutely crazy. We were about to get shot in the back with some water, but hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Till next time, peace. Holy ecosystem here, guys. So right here, we have the water, the tide's coming out. We have some crabs, we have some,
Look at that thing.
some barnacles. Whoa, he just jumped off the little crab. Look at this red one here. That guy's a tank. But there's a lot of fish right in here. You just can't see them. Whoa, look at the rocks spitting water. Watch, zoom in. Look, they're shooting water. The oysters. They're shooting water, but there's actually some snook and sheep's head and a lot of fish up in here, but you can click off the video now.